Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all. Welcome to the Sembang Chillex podcast. To all of the IM members, the program is made for you so that you can get to know your profession as well as your leaders in this organization. It is part of the IEM's effort to engage with all of our members so that you can be active in this institution. We started off with the Sembang Chillex Kejuruteraan bersama IEM, which is one of the IEM Meets the Public program with the intention to bring together the SPM leavers as well as their parents so that they can choose the right engineering profession or engineering career that they would like to have. We partnered with organizations such as Board of Engineers Malaysia, CGM, Closing the Gap Malaysia, as well as BFF, the Brain for Future in this program. Then we have Sembang Chillex Regional, which is focusing on engineering in the ASEAN region for the ASEAN Engine Register. And now, this Sembang Chillex podcast is made for you, especially you, the IEM members. Please stay tuned for the future episode. I promise we will try to bring in other hosts to host this program so that it will become more interesting. So let's Sembang Chillex. My name is Raza and I will be hosting this episode 1. Welcome to the series 1. In this series, we will be talking to IEM Vice Presidents. There are 7 of them. So welcome to episode 1. In this episode, we'll be talking to the youngest IEM Vice President that all of you have voted for, Engineer Yao Chow Fong. He is the chairman for the Standing Committee on Activities and the head commissioner for the ASEAN Engineering Register. And of course, a long list of other things that he is involved with. But in this episode, we will be talking about his involvement in this Standing Committee on Activities. We will be not talking about who he is, what he does for a living or whatnot. We will be focusing on the activities. So let's move on to Engineer Yao Chow Fong. Thank you, Engineer Chow Fong, for being with us today. So let's go to the questions straight away. So tell us about the standing committee that you are heading, and what would you want to achieve for your standing committee by the end of your session?
Thank you, Raza. Of course, I'm heading the Standing Committee of Activities. So by being the name of activities, so we conduct activities. Well, under my portfolio, we have 25 various technical divisions. We also have the special interest groups, as well as also 2 sections, which is the women and the young engineer section. So 25 of them. And of course, we also have some special conferences, symposiums, and special activities as well, like annual dinner and of course the engineer convention as well. We call it Engineer 2023. So in terms of activities and of course what we want to achieve, every year we conduct activities within the various technical divisions, sections and special interest group. But at the same time, this year we also started to look at specific key results area and of course KPI, because we want to actually set some targets for our activities itself. So this year we actually set 4 key result area, where we hope the first one is, of course, we look at how we promote STEM awareness among the technical divisions, how we can promote it, and because we came from various technical divisions and so on. So how do we promote STEM to the younger generation? Secondly, also we look at how the divisions and our committees can actually look at external engagement with external parties, agencies, or international parties and so on. So we call it external engagements. And the third point is, of course, to look at how the divisions can also work with the younger generation and also work with technologies and technicians. So that is key result area number 3. And fourth is we used to be working in silo, meaning to say technical divisions will work on their own events and so on. So this year we wanted to actually look at the holistic view where we work together within the various technical divisions. So these are the things that we are looking at this year, and we hope that we can achieve this by end of the session.
Two of the big things that Professor Nolida put together at the inaugural speech that she had. One is sustainability, and secondly is the members' engagement. What are activities doing with regards to that?
Okay, talking about sustainability, of course, I did not actually elaborate further on the key result area number 4. So under our key result area number 4, where we actually planning to conduct activities on related to SDGs. So normally we will have our SDGs among technical divisions, and at the same time as well, we are planning during the World Engineers Day, which is happening in March, 4th March, where we have actually a specific event on SDG. Okay. And as for members engagement, again, I reiterate what I have mentioned. Key result area number 3. We want to engage not only professional engineers but also young engineers, technologies, and technicians.
Okay.
So our activities will actually focus on them as well. Not only we look at professional engineers, but also these 3 categories: young engineers, technicians, and technologies.
Yeah, the young engineers are a really important part of the group. In fact, if we take a look at the 50,000 of our members, a big portion of them are from the student members as well as graduate members. It's a big issue to us. Is there anything that activities are doing with regards to handling those issues?
I think the transition from them to graduates or even technologies and technicians to become a professional engineer at the end of the day, I think one of the things that the key thing that we're going to look at is, of course, also what are the activities that we can actually encourage, for example, young engineers to join. And then secondly, also to look at what are the fundamentals of, like, for example, you are electrical engineer or you're a mechanical engineer, what are the subjects or what are the topics that we should be sharing with them. What are the fundamentals, like fundamentals of electrical engineering or mechanical, chemical, and so on. So we will be focusing on that as well. So some of the events will actually have like training or even sharing by seniors, and of course how the young engineers can learn, and what are the topics that we can actually train them as well.
You'll be having quite a number of big events, and you have had big events as well done in during your time, Engineers 2022, and now Engineers 2023. Can you talk a little bit about that? Yeah,
Engineers 2022 was a key starting point of a gathering, a mass gathering, although it was actually COVID. We managed to gather about 5,000 plus people. A gathering of engineers in an event, a one-off event for that week. So this we have actually completed it in March. So the next big one which will be in September 2023. So excuse me, where we are looking at a gathering of engineers, be it your civil or chemical or mechanical and so on, where there's a one whole week of activities during that particular week, where you will have exhibition, you have symposiums, you have networking sessions, you have awards, and you name it. We want everyone to go and of course witness the best ever gathering or biggest ever gathering by in Malaysia for engineers. So that is it. So we want everyone to actually remember that whenever you talk about engineers, whenever you talk about events, this will be the event that everyone must attend. So you come from whether you are from KL, you are from Kuching or you're from Jakarta and all that, you will want to come to this event.
It was a great event. And Engineers 22, hopefully Engineers 23 will be a great one as well. Okay, we have to ask this question to all of the VPs. It's the same question. So, have you had an unlimited budget? What would you want to do for the IAM?
Whoa! So do you mean without limited budget?
Without limited budget, what would you like to do?
What we would like to do is we want to spend the budget to each and every of our member. Meaning to say, we want them to come, bring them here to witness our events, activities, or we want them to actually also enjoy the benefit of being an IAM member if they don't have the money or a budget to do so. So the budget has to be spent to our members. So be it whether we get them vouchers to come to our events, or we bring them to a certain event, just like I mentioned, Engineer 2023, and of course let them know the benefits of being an IEM member and how they join, and what benefits they have, and what benefits they will actually garner by joining IEM. So yeah.
Do you think that the IAM members not joining the events that we put together because of the budget, or because they do not want to? This is a hard question, but we have to actually dig deeper into understanding what exactly is our issue.
I think it will be 50-50. Some may not join because they are maybe outstation, they are in other states which they can't join the events in HQ or headquarters and so on. That's one of it. And the other one is, of course, it's not because of the money, but because the events are not attractive enough. So when we have a budget, we make it attractive enough to actually make sure that they will want to come. Yeah.
They are attracted to come over because it's an event that that will benefit them as well as free. You started off as from Yes, yeah. How do you think that you would want to get Yes to be more engaged with whatever activities that you are doing right now? You talk a little bit just now, but elaborate a little bit more.
Engagement of Yes, I think I'm from Yes as well. I think the opportunities given by the seniors when I was Yes was tremendous. Whenever there's activities, they will invite us. Some of the times, in fact, I was very fortunate as well because when I was the Young Engineers Committee, I was able to also sit in technical divisions, senior technical divisions and all that, where I'm just an observer, and of course I learned a lot from there. So same goes to now. I always encourage divisions or even any committees do give a chance to Yes, although they are very new. They may not be an expert in technical issues, but do let them join so that they can actually learn. And when they actually become a professional engineer later, they will pick up things far faster as well. So there will be a continuation from the young days to the senior days. So I always think this is actually the platform again. So again, I think for young engineers as well, I always think that this is a way that engineers, especially professional engineers, can actually share with the young engineers. So same goes to whenever there's actually slot. Sometimes, as you know, young engineers are a bit shy. When the professional engineers is speaking in front, they would tend just to be silent. So I know it's difficult because as a young engineer, you'll be sitting down there, and should I speak or should I just keep quiet, or should I respect the seniors? So I always give them this chance. Young engineers, do you want to speak? So give them a chance. I think they will actually appreciate it.
Do you think currently we are doing that enough? Are we doing enough?
Maybe,
because we are those people who were not actually from Yes, because we joined in as seniors. We know a lot already. So do you think that the seniors are doing enough to make Yes comfortable?
Enough, I think it's sufficient, but I think we can give them more so that we can train them more as well.
Okay, all right. Okay, there you go. Yes, hopefully if you are listening, there's always the opportunity for you to be part of IEM, and we always want you to be, because all of this that we are building right now is actually for you to actually take over one day and bring IEM to the next level. So we come to the last questions that I have for you, Chow Fong. What are your hopes and dreams for the IEM in the future?
Well, hopes and dreams of IEM. Of course, we hope that all engineers would be able to join IEM. Of course, we have to actually offer good and attractive programs, as well as also listen to them. And of course, you see, IEM as an engineer, we definitely hope that IEM can shine not only in Malaysia, but I always say this to you. We hope to actually internationalize our engineers, because you see, we don't want to be jago kampung.
Yeah.
We want to be known internationally. So I always want people to be internationalize our engineers, so that we are proud of Malaysia, not only at our home state or home ground, but when you go to US or when you go to UK, you represent IEM, people knows you, and they respect IEM members, they respect IEM engineers, they respect IEM leaders. So we hope that this could happen one day.
Yes, Engineer Chow Fong involved a lot with the international work as well, especially the regional section. But that is for another episode that we will be calling him again to do another episode on the IM International Office activities. With that, thank you very much, Engineer Chow Fong. Hope to see you again.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for all of you for watching or listening to the Sembang Chillex podcast. We hope you have benefit from this program, and please check out our upcoming episodes. Thank you, and let's continue to Sembang Chillex.